So this has taken an absolute 180-degree turn, and now we've found out that one, we're a demon. We've got demon powers. We can manipulate people by reading their minds. It's just, it's awesome. Like, I did not expect this. Now, what we've done is last episode, we finally rescued our mother. We've pushed her off the island, so at least we know she's safe. Even though she's not our real mother, but still, she brought me up. Even though she robbed us from me mother's womb. So now, really, the whole game is all me, baby. It's my destiny from now on out. I'm not tied to anyone else. I've got the spear. I can kill any demon I want with it. And it's open-ended from here, lads. Let's see what happens.
Rational and open. I spent my whole life swimming in lies. Emily, what a waste. I feel like I know nothing. That I have to learn everything all over again. I'm a demon. I age more slowly. I can mentally manipulate people. I
Embrace
don't
it,
know if
mate.
it's a good thing or a curse.
It's a good thing. Of course it is. Now that's the thing, right? Like, this guy's going all like, he's like, oh, I don't know what I've done with my life. Oh, look. Have you noticed up there? There's an amber. There's a bit of amber up there on the bookshelf. Right, anyway. Like, don't get us wrong, I know it might be quite jarring, and you'll be like, I can't believe this is true. But you can't deny who you are. You simply cannot deny it. So you're going to have to embrace it and get on with it. It's a good thing.
No, this is an advantage. I could get used to this pretty quickly, I think. Damn it, what a mess. Come on, man up, Louis.
Man
I'm
up,
still the
man
same
up.
old me. Demon or not, I'm still in charge of my actions. And this father, I know nothing about. Yes, I've still got a lot to learn. It's enough to drive you crazy. Everything I believed in, nothing holds true anymore. Pull yourself together, man. I need to find some answers. There's no way of being alone for a minute.
Right, I've spotted this first. This is the first portal call.
Amber crystals.
Yes. Right, there's someone at the door, but yeah, you've got to... Can we just not answer the door and just go out the back? We can if we want to do that, it's hilarious. Yeah, if you found out you're a demon, embrace it. You're not a human. You've got to concentrate on yourself. It doesn't even change much, to be honest. Just a few of your beliefs. That's how the world works.
Sir Gregory?
Oh, it's him.
Good day,
Is it-
Louis. I think it would be good to talk. How are you feeling?
I don't know.
I understand. I heard that William spoke to you at last about our nature and our family. It's a good thing, but you must be a bit shaken up.
That's the least you can say.
I bid you welcome among us, Louis. Knowing William, he probably didn't go into any detail about our family, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Yeah, this guy's a powerful demon as well. But he doesn't see eye to eye with Mortimer. Yeah, how many's in the family?
How many of us are there in the family?
We are 8 brothers and sisters.
8. Why is that costing us 1 point even though the difficulty is 0? I haven't got any status effects. Oh, maybe I've got a one of these that causes... Yeah, I bet you I've got one of these traits I've picked up that makes logic cost an extra point. That's alright. Right, what's this guy weak to? home. He's immune to conviction. Right, so we'll not use that. Aye, well, brother. Ah, so they must call demons brothers and sisters because I imagine that demons, I don't know, like, but are demons not born, but demons created, and then they're all classed as being brothers and sisters. But then again, yeah, because I don't think it works like humans. Like, although a demon will have to reproduce in a human's body to give birth to another demon, I imagine, I don't know if that's true. Although that is still on human terms, their son or daughter. It's still technically their brother and sister because it's just another demon. Right, okay. I think. I'm going to say it anyways, I want to find out.
What do you mean by brothers and sisters if we can change bodies?
You reason with logic. We have retained the human habit. When we first come into this world, we retain a certain attachment to our first envelope. If we are born as a man, we are brothers. If we are born as a woman, we are sisters. But I must admit, it has absolutely no real importance. They're just bodies.
Huh, so it's actually simpler than what I thought. It was just depending on the first body that you're born into, whether you're a brother or a sister. Nothing more, nothing less.
Well, tell me then, are there any other families like ours?
There are officially 7, but we're the oldest and therefore the most powerful.
Ah. Yeah, he's immune to that, so it's a waste of time.
What's Lord Mortimer's problem?
I think he allows himself to be devoured by a need for recognition.
Has he always been like that?
More or less, but thinking about it, I believe that the birth of our latest sibling greatly accentuated his discomfort.
Is he jealous?
Do you think he's jealous?
I didn't realize you were so good at behavioral analysis. Indeed, William certainly is prone to jealousy. Finding one's place, notably in the eyes of our father, is not easy, and we each do what we can to succeed. But I can't justify this perpetual rebellion against our rules.
Who's the boss?
Is there a head of the family?
You'll see. You'll meet them all, of course, when you are ready. They created us and set out the rules, especially our father. As for our mother, she retired from the political stage. We don't see her much anymore. I think that all these questions simply bore her.
But who is your father? You never really answered the question.
I see. There is still much to learn.
Yes, it's true. You've got some catching up to do, my boy. One thing you must understand, regarding any disagreements that might arise between William and myself, is his position with regard to mankind.
What do you mean?
Well, for centuries we've been trying to help, and therefore preserve humanity. Monarchies are simple and practical. They enable us to inspire humanity efficiently, and I can't understand why William wants to replace them with democracy.
So, home is for a monarchy. And Mortimer is for a democracy. Now, don't get us wrong, as a human myself, I do value democracy. But what you got to think is, if you were a demon, what would you truly want? Would you want a monarchy where you can control the head of the snake dead easily and just control the people? Or would you want the people to control themselves and then you can dip in and out manipulating it? I can imagine the democracy side what Mortimer likes will be a lot more interesting. Kind of like playing a game. It's kind of like playing Command and Conquer, but the demon version of it. Or would you just want to like be able to influence, like you want monarchies throughout the world so you can just go and tell them all what to do? I would kind of say that I think the democracy, I think what he's trying to do is right. Because it requires less supervision of humans if they can control themselves. And if you can influence them to like not kill themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like, because back in the day, people used to love killing themselves. If you can just have a happy world, then you can influence them a lot more. Influence more people a lot more. Whereas if you've only got a monarchy, the only people that you can really influence are the monarchs, the kings and queens, and that might not allow you to have as much freedom as you'd like. I think my father is right on this.
But if your intention is not to dominate the human race, why not let them be master of their own destinies?
I perfectly understand this type of reaction from you. Less from William. The main thing you're lacking is time. Man is transient, and one of his particularities is that he does not learn from the errors of his peers. He uses up an incredible amount of energy building and destroying whatever he himself has put into place. If we weren't here to help them, guide them, I sincerely believe that humanity would have become extinct by now. We are eternal, Louis. When we plan ahead, we do it for the long term.
Yeah, but you, not to defend the guy, but Mortimer is planning for the long term. Really, from what I've seen, what Mortimer does want to do is slowly but surely wipe out every other country. When I say wipe out, I mean he wants the United States of the world. That's what he's going for. Have you noticed he's making the United States the biggest superpower in the world, slowly, by giving France, letting them take over that so it doesn't upset the French, but then passing it on to the Americans. Over time, his game, I believe his game plan over time is to just have the United States of the world, which I think would be a good thing, to be honest. If everyone worked towards the same goal, wipe out everything that doesn't, get rid of everything that goes against what you believe in. Fucking get in, yeah. I'm all for a world like that. I didn't believe in, that's the thing, I don't believe in diversity. Well, I don't necessarily believe it's a good thing, because although it's good to have different opinions and ideas, there's certain beliefs, I'll tell you what, I'll go along lines of beliefs. There's certain beliefs that just aren't compatible with progress and bettering the human race. So therefore those beliefs need to be wiped out. Now they don't need to be wiped out of history, don't get us wrong. Keep them in the history books so you can understand where we come from and how far we've came. But it's got no place in the Western world. None at all.
Yes, I understand, but that's more like tyranny, isn't it?
Well, it's all a question of your point of view. From man's point of view, I can understand how he would have that impression if ever he found out. But don't forget your true nature. From the demon's point of view, in other words, ours, letting man do as he thinks fit would equate to letting him race to his own demise.
But what about man's freedom to choose?
That is man's worst enemy, Louis. Imagine a creature that dies without reaching the age of adulthood. It remains a child. We have to help him, otherwise he will put himself in danger. It has taken centuries for our family to establish relative peace between demons. Thanks to this policy, we have been able to decide everything by confining the other families to subordinate roles. And now William is obsessed with disrupting everything.
Peace between demons? What do you mean?
I'm not talking about conflicts within our family. If that was all there was, everything would be fine. But several other families, younger but nonetheless powerful, are trying to upset the balance. At present, we dominate most of the major countries around the globe. But some families are pushing, via less influential countries, to gain ground. Do you understand?
As best I can, yes.
When the time comes, you must take up a position on the political chessboard. I only hope your father doesn't take you down with him.
Now, on that note there, he's saying that there's other less influential demons coming up from the lower countries to try and take over power. Now, if we go with Mortimer's goal of the United States of the world, that won't be possible for any new and upcoming demons to change anything, because in a democracy, the people vote on what's right or wrong, which means that once Mortimer's put all of this in place, and he's the string puller, there'll not be enough demons that exist to control enough people to swing the vote or change anything. Whereas if we go with Holmes' view, by just having loads of little monarchies everywhere, yeah, you can have little people coming up and trying to make smaller powers more superpowers to take over. You're gonna be forever in turmoil. Nah, this guy's wrong. Mortimer is actually right.
Are you suggesting he might be in danger?
Well, Louis, our father's patience is not limitless. If William ever does go too far, then yes, he will be in danger. I want you to make an informed choice. Now go and see your father, see what he has to say, and then think it over very carefully.
That's exactly what I intended to do. Thank you, Uncle.
Don't mention it. If I've been able to help you in any way, go now.
I think Holmes very short-sighted. What an interesting conversation. Right, join Mortimer in his study. Is there anybody else we can talk to? I would like to go and see Emily.
Huh, that's me.
Well, that's me, yes. Yes, it is. I want to see how she's doing. Because the last time we seen her, she was bloody trying to shoot me ma. Me ma.
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Let's see what he's doing. Oh, no, we're not. We're bored.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Just crying.
Emily, can I come in?
No, it's not a good time. Not right now. Leave me alone.
Oh, I've got... Let us in, man.
I can tell from your voice that there's something wrong. Let me in. We have to talk, Emily.
I said no, goddamn you.
I'm going in anyway, lads. Lads, I don't care. I'm asserting me dominance. Oh, she's been getting mortal.
You know full well that getting yourself worked up like this is not going to help. It won't make any difference. It won't bring Emma back.
Forget. I couldn't give a damn if it makes any difference. I only want to not think of anything. And then get out of here. I told you not to come in.
Emily, I only want to talk. I understand that you're upset after everything.
You understand? You understand nothing.
Listen, we're going through a difficult time. Even I'm dumbfounded and
Dumbfounded. Dumbfounded. Do you want to know how I feel?
Wait, what's she got on? She's got stockings and a bloody corset on. Damn, son. Right. I think, I don't know how many episodes ago it was, but we had sex with her sister. Well, our sister kind of came onto me and would end up having sex, right? And now she's dead. Let's make it 2 for 2. Tell you what, I'm going to read her mind. I need to get my mind points back. This one. Do you want to know how I feel?
Dear God, how could I have done this? I want it to stop.
We've all lost something here.
All this, everything that's happened, it's a nightmare. I want to wake up.
Emily, calm down and put down that glass.
I know you're telling the truth about Mortimer and Home. I know they are demons.
That's not all.
Go on.
I'm one of them, Emily. I'm a demon too.
I know.
But how?
Sir Gregory stopped by to tell me. He wanted to bid me a welcome.
I don't understand.
Welcome to the family.
You?
She's
His
a demon.
daughter?
Mortimer's daughter, Louis.
That makes you my sister?
Yes.
Get in.
Just the thought of the night when I suggested that we... I feel so ashamed, Louis. And that means Emma is your sister too.
Amazing.
Shit. I spent the night with my
There's
own
no
sister.
I was
better.
attracted to you from the moment we first spoke on the boat. Now I understand why. Do you realize what that means? I'm a monster.
It doesn't, man. It means that we're all about the incest. Oh my god. Oh my god, we've dabbled in a bit of incest. But then again, do you know what it is? Incest. Oh, this is how I'm going to play this, right? I'll be like, no man, don't worry. Incest is just a human construction. Like, we're not humans, we're demons. We can do whatever we want. Oh my god, this is amazing. Right, we've committed an error. Don't be so silly. I'm attracted to... Oh. I'm sorry, lads, but I'm not even sorry. We're going straight to incest. We need to make this 2 for 2.
And I am one as well. When I think of my feelings for you, that feeling, it hurts all of a sudden.
The hell?
She's there. I can feel her inside me.
She's trying to
read
mind
my
control us.
thoughts. Emily, don't do that. Get out of my mind, please. Let me remind you that it's forbidden between demons.
Sorry, Louis. I didn't want to.
I have a sister.
It's very strange for me too. A sister for a brother.
Yes.
Yes. I must get some rest. I must ask you to leave me now.
All right, but don't finish that bottle.
Don't start now.
Damn.
I would like to get some sleep.
I'll be leaving you then.
Got some cracking
Thank
legs.
you, Emily.
Damn, the booty. She's got absolute booty. Louis, you can't turn this down. Come on, we need to finish what we started. Come on. Louis, you're such a dirty man. You're so
A
dirty.
letter from William Pitt the Younger, addressed to Emily. He's the present Prime Minister. A letter from William Pitt the Elder, addressed to Emily. He was the English Prime Minister.
Get into bed.
This letter dates from 15 years ago now. Madam,
Get into bed. Keep it in the family. Come on, man. We're all demons here. Nothing to be ashamed of. Oh, wait. Let us get into the bed. Oh, but then again, right? Maybe it's for the best, right? Because when she came onto me at the very start of the game, obviously it didn't go anywhere because I was like, nah, I won't be manipulated like that. What is that? Golden elixir. Yeah, I was like, oh, I'll not be manipulated like that. But if I had have slept with her, I wonder if this situation here would have been a lot worse, because she might end up killing herself because she's already fragile. The fact that she's killed her sister. But it's actually worked all right for Louis because he's had sex with his own sister. But now she's dead, so it's almost as if it never really happened. And also, I think... oh my god, this game is the best thing I've ever played, right? Is that incest, well, it's only really bad if you get your sister pregnant. Other than that, It's alright, Ned. Right, let's go. Let's go. Oh my god, this is awesome. Let's look at the face of a legend. Louis, you are a legend. Right, so what we're doing now. Where did I want to go? Oh, I need to find some. I'm low on the royal jelly. I need to get some more.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Oh, oh, we're not allowed to go and see Napoleon. The last time we saw him, we actually slapped him. Oh, that's good. Give us that. We slapped the shit out of Napoleon. I can't imagine he's going to be too happy. Peru? He's dead. Maybe I have got all the items out of here. Oh, no, I haven't. There's something to collect.
Dear Monsieur... All right. I've retrieved everything.
Oh, you've retrieved everything already, have you? Golden elixir, absolutely useless. Right, nothing in here. We've cleared this room out. Oh, there's Big George. Let's see what he's got to say. No. I don't think George is a demon. Because I think he's just being manipulated to do what Mortimer wants. But I could be wrong. Let's be careful.
Louis, busy as always, I see. How lucky you are. I must admit I'm trying to kill the boredom myself.
Yeah, true.
I get the impression we're all in the same boat.
And here I was thinking you might have some juicy gossip.
I've got nothing, mate. What about you? A last guest is expected. Who's that? I'll ask him if he's got anything.
Me? No, nothing at all. And you?
I would like to be able to say yes, but it's been dead quiet. The only one with anything to say is Duke Manuel. But with that accent of his, I don't understand a word he says. It's exasperating.
Right. I've wasted enough time. I'll keep our conversation to myself, Mr. President. Anyway, I must be going now.
See you later, Louis.
Right, so we got nothing out of him. What's this room? Oh, that's just the tower room. Ah, well, there was an item in here, wasn't there, that I didn't pick up? Maybe, possibly. Was it not in here? Yeah, what is it? Golden elixir. Oh no. Ah, the devil's stone. Good, I needed that.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
Van Volner.
Why is this study in such a mess? Looks like Volner's planning something.
Is it? It doesn't look to be a mess. Is he even here?
Chemistry said. That's not surprising coming from von Volner.
Doesn't look a mess like. Oh, his desk is.
Look, a blotter. And apparently it's been used recently. I wonder what Volner was going to write. It's smudged. It's not all legible. I can make out the signature though and leave as if planned
He's got hold of the Al-Azif.
It's illegible. Let's see if I can find a solution in Volner's things here. Given his interest in alchemy, I wouldn't be surprised if I found something that revealed what's written somewhere in his room.
Ah, so we've got a little puzzle. Okay, give us the paper.
What a mess. Looks like Volner was interrupted.
Johann, I know you're trying to find out what happened to Elizabeth, but it's getting out of hand now. Your escapade on the continent cost me enough as it is. I know it hasn't been easy for you leaving Elizabeth confined in her bedroom for a month, so she doesn't bump into Sarah. But to run away without warning, I had to lie to cover you, Johann. Act as if you arrived separately only a few days ago and persuade William to do the same with his guests. I demand that you come to your senses and take a hold of yourself. I asked you to fetch something so we can get this off this island, not for to study it in a vain hope of acquiring power. It won't give you any answers, let me be clear on that. At most we run the risk of losing it again. So for the last time, please go and leave it at the agreed place. I can confirm that someone will pick it up immediately. Gregory. So that was Walner, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. Ah, his first name's Johann. Right, so that was from Gregory to Johann. Leave it in the agreed place. So he's managed to get the Alazif, and I don't know how.
Looks a lot like straw, and he's drawn something in a hurry on this sheet. I get the feeling that I've seen that somewhere before. I've seen occult inscriptions like this before. They're not very common. As a matter of fact, I've only seen them once before, around the Lock of Alazif.
So how do I decode? Right, wait there. We've got to find something else to decode this message. He said there'd be something in the room.
The signs of obscurantism. A table of alchemical symbols. Someone circled the zinc symbol.
The zinc. Oh, that was the answer to that lock on that all the way back to the start of the game. It's got to be something to do with this chemistry set.
A chemistry set? That's not surprising coming from von Volner. I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
What might do the trick? Oh wait there, watch this. Go back. Nice. Right now.
I should find something to help reveal the traces of ink on the blotter.
What might do the trick?
I have to find some ammonium sulfide if I want to make the text appear by capillary action. Perfect. Here's some. Yes, it worked. Now I can see it. Sir Gregory, I'll leave Alazif at the landing stage at the appropriate time. Yours truly, Johann von Volner. This is child's play.
He's leaving it at the docks. Awesome. Right, tell you what, we've got to go to the docks. We need this book, right? Because if we get the Alazif, we've already got, well, I think I've got the right spear. That means I've got everything that demons need to be unstoppable, really. But hold on, wait there. I've got one question, right? My mother wanted me to get this spear so I can kill a demon. Or so I can kill Mortimer, right? But Emily's sister, Emma, was a demon as well, wasn't she? She's got to be, because Emily's a demon as well. She got shot, and now she's dead. Is it really that easy to kill a demon? I think that needs to be explained a bit more, because I'm not sure that's right. I tell you what, we're going to the docks. The docks, the docks, the docks. This way. Let's go and get this book. Oh, baby, baby. We've got like all of the most powerful... Well, we're going to have all of the most powerful artifacts. Go, 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 go. I still don't truly know what the Al-Azif is really used for. I know it's quite dangerous. Well, it's dangerous for... Oh, what's that? Nothing, it was a butterfly. Apparently they don't want demons to have it, but... don't know why. Who's... That's a... Godoy, isn't it? We'll have a word with Godoy.
Am I disturbing you?
Monsieur de Richet, it seems you are everywhere. Was Mr. von Wollner able to help you?
Help me?
Yes. For your armillary sphere.
Oh, yes, that.
Louis,
No shit, yeah.
everything all right?
Yes, excuse me, I was miles away.
Oh, while you're here, you wouldn't know who the last guest is, would you?
What do you mean?
I heard Sir Gregory speaking about it. A certain Al-Asif, something or other.
Who? What?
Obviously not. It's not important, forget it.
No, hang on.
It doesn't matter, I'm telling you. We'll find out soon enough. I'm in a hurry right now. I'm waiting for someone. See you later, Louis.
Yeah, you need to tell me about the Al-Azif. Wait there. Is the Al-Azif holding a more powerful demon?
Is Al-Azif to participate in the conference?
That's what I was asking you. As von Wollner mentioned the arrival of this person just before the second conference.
Oh shit.
Do you know who it is?
No, I thought so for a minute, but the name means nothing to me. Sorry.
It doesn't matter. Something tells me we shall find out soon enough, no?
Certainly.
That is
Well,
strange.
I must be leaving you.
Very strange. So it may not be just a book. Oh, that's handy.
Honey, I couldn't have hoped for better.
So it may not just be a book, it may be a demon. Oh my god, this gets stranger every second. I don't know what I want to do. I want to get something off this guy.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
I need items.
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
I need some water.
A little Carmelite water would do me a lot of good. Could you find me some, please?
Oh, the tonics are under lock and key, sir. Lord Mortimer only allows access to them in cases of emergency.
It's an absolute emergency though.
Listen, I suffer from terrible migraines, and the voyage by boat has brought on my rheumatism. So, unless you have anything else to alleviate the pain, please give me some quickly. Thank you. Oh, and the one from Bordeaux, right? I prefer it to the one from Paris.
Immediately, sir. Here, I hope sir will get well again quickly. Anything else, sir?
We need... Oh no, that's it, we're full up. Happy days. Right, to the dock. Oh, this is the first. This is the first time we've been outside when it's been light. Is there anything out here? Oh well, there's a royal jelly, but we're at max.
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Oh, it's so foggy. Does look amazing though. Right, we're looking for this Alazif.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
You might have put it in a container, so I'm gonna have to check everything again.
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough. A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any. Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time. There's nothing here. I'm pretty sure Volner hasn't dropped off the Alaziv yet. Maybe I'm too early. The lantern.
That was
Nothing
weird.
special.
See, it spins around, almost as if there was supposed to be a cutscene there, but it didn't trigger. I'm still gonna check just in case. But then again, it's set at the prescribed time. I don't know what time he's planning on dropping this off. Or what time Alazif's supposed to be arriving. Let's give this the quick once over. There's another jelly there anyway. Nothing. Nothing at all, right? I think we're just gonna have to go and see Mortimer. Or is there anyone else I can talk to? Maybe Napoleon, but I've never seen him. Apologise for slapping the shit out of him. Right, we'll just head up to Walner, I think. Mortimer, sorry. No one there. Yeah, this will be the fastest way. Cut through here. Right, there's another jelly, which is good. We can just remember where those are just for the future in case I do need to come and pick some up. Anyone snooping about the Grand Hall? Nope. Just me. Oh, that's George Washington. Oh, there he is, big lad sitting at his table. Oh, look, man, look, there's a statue of That's Longinus as well, but look. The spear's different from what we had. We still might have the wrong spear, but I doubt it. There was too many clues pointing towards us having the right spear.
Louis, I was sure you would stay. I'm proud of you. You've made the right choice. It took great maturity to forgive your sister as you did.
She brought me up. I realized I owed her a lot.
We all make mistakes, as Sarah well knows.
Why didn't you tell me the truth about her?
I thought that might be too many truths to absorb at one time. I intended to tell you afterwards. You were in a hurry, so I made a decision. You've been able to understand and choose for yourself. How do you feel?
Hard to say.
Feel fantastic, if I'm honest.
Quite curious to find out more. My whole way of thinking has been blown apart in just a couple hours.
What could be more normal? It may have been a bit brutal, but you've just grown up in a very short space of time. From now on, you can influence your own future. I will guide you. We've all the time we need.
You're not the first to make me that offer.
What do you mean by that?
Your brother, Sir Gregory.
Gregory. Why am I not even surprised? What did he say?
Not much, to be honest. Yeah, he did actually speak to us about him, though. But then again, I want to say his father, because I'd like to find out more about his father.
I've been given to understand that you have a difficult relationship with your father. Isn't that right?
Let's just say we don't see things the same way. I ended up finding out that there's a world outside the rules he has imposed on us.
Men could think the same thing about demons.
It seems you find yourself in the same position that you've placed men. You were told what to do, what to think, and you found it unbearable. Imagine if humanity finds out you secretly direct them. How do you think they'd react?
Your analogy is not without substance. But that's where it ends. Man's main flaw is his willingness to forget and to make the same errors time and again. He can't help it. He is mortal. I don't impose anything on anyone. I'm just following my own path.
But where does it lead?
I suppose I should explain. For centuries now, demons have emerged in and around great leaders all over the world. But like true tyrants, they have governed with an iron fist in a studded glove.
That's the impression I get.
But you see, people's discontent is increasing, and they are too high up to hear it. They take themselves for gods. Sooner or later, the people will turn against us, just as they have in the past. Each time it's happened, many of us have died. We must master the humans, yes, but gently. And the best way of doing that is by allowing them a free choice, Louis.
Actually, that's another case for what Mortimer's doing. Because you got to think, and all through history, with times of monarchy and where the kings and queens rule, the war that pillaged the lands was just remarkable. Like, the world was constantly in a cycle of war, and that's like no good for mankind. Now, and also what's happened as well is, let's just think about this. If these demons control these monarchies, and these monarchies are constantly going in and out of power, that's got no stability for any type of demon, let alone humans. Whereas, if you do it Mortimer's way of having a democracy, then you're not going to have anybody accusing any one person of destroying it or having like a rebellion rise up. Don't get us wrong, you can have like a revolution where the people rise up against the government, but it's not as common as rising up against like a overthrowing a dictatorship or a monarchy, you know what I mean? Very interesting. Very, very interesting.
You really are trying to liberate men.
Of course not entirely, no. It is easier to keep control over people who slumber than people who are oppressed. A man with nothing to lose is a dangerous man. Whereas if you give him a roof, food, and entertainment, he will do whatever you want. The best way of getting them to achieve something is to make them think it was their idea. For that, they have to feel as if they are free.
Hang on. What do you mean?
Look at the United States. From the start, I introduced an idea that will change everything. The idea that everything is possible. Everyone can become someone. Is there anything more beautiful?
You mean it's not true?
Man can move mountains when he believes it is in his own interest. And what nobler cause is there than his own freedom?
He's so right. It's the best form of manipulation. How horrible. It's immoral. Don't be silly. It's not immoral.
Do you have any more examples?
Of course.
Awesome. Let's speak about religions, which are just used to control people anyway.
What obscurantism? By harping on this concept of good and evil, guilt and redemption, look where men are now, locked up in beliefs that should no longer exist. It's time for men to rediscover themselves and to take control of their lives, as they really are, without any moral judgment.
Now it is. I'm beginning to like this Mortimer guy more and more. He's just my cup of tea.
Talk to me about slavery.
Well, take the slave trade, for example. It's an archaic practice that simply has to stop. Today, black slaves of America work for free and in unbearable conditions. Tomorrow, if you free the blacks and offer them work along with a salary, they will bless you for it. Then, they will be integrated into the system. They will be taxable. Once they are free, they will have to work for a roof, pay taxes, and feed their families. Maybe we could take away the civil rights of prisoners, for example. In this way, we'll keep control of all those who respect the system and benefit from the others as a workforce.
And that's right, to be honest, that just compounds what I said previously. Was like the diversity of... This is the thing, right? This is where I think a lot of people get like caught up on, is like when they go like, oh, diversity is great, right? Don't get us wrong. Differences in people are good, right? But diversity of cultures and stuff, not so much. When two cultures are very, very different, or even conflicting, then that's when you've got a problem. Don't get us wrong. Like, if you've got, let's say, an American, if you've got a black American, a white American, a Hispanic American, they're not black, white, Hispanic, or Polish or anything. They're American. If they're born in America, that is the culture they've got. Don't get us wrong, they might have very small ties to other cultures of where they come from. But that's not really their culture. Their culture is an American culture. If you're born in Britain, you're British. You've got a British culture. And there's no other, like, unless you live and breathe it, it's not your culture. It's not. But people like to tie themselves... That's the thing about humans, or just people in general. They love to tie themselves to, like, the small obscurity. And that's how they identify themselves. No, mate. You're not that fucking special. You're American. You're English. You're whatever you are. Deal with it. You're not fucking... I don't know. You're not of African culture. You don't have a Barbados culture. You're just American. That's it. Simple as that. Stop fucking secluding yourself in your little box in the corner. And if you do want to do that, then you can fuck off. You know what I mean? I hate these little cunts. Right, anyway. What about women?
And what would you propose for women?
They must be given the right to work and to vote. Look, at the moment they don't work. They take care of raising children. What a mistake. We have to get them out of the house. Make them work. In this way, not only will they become consumers, but they will also delegate the job of education to the system. We could guide humanity from a young age, Louis, don't you see? Today we are wasting too much time.
Tell me what you think about progress.
Progress is essential, Louis. It's the future.
What else?
Progress must liberate humanity from burdensome chores. Progress must replace man wherever his presence is not obligatory. It creates both the desire and the need. It will liberate women as soon as the machines are able to do all the chores in the home automatically. It will bring men together by bringing a faster means of locomotion. Look at the Cultural Revolution that printing brought about. But the most important of all, has already been laid. The foundation stone. Freedom of speech. The First Amendment of the Constitution. There must be opponents to every project. So, above all, don't develop a one-track approach. Otherwise, man won't have enough room for expression to feel free. If man sees his chains, he will only want to break them. If we give men the feeling that they are free, I am convinced that they will exceed their limits. And it is only from that condition that humanity shall rise up.
But do you want to dominate or raise humanity higher?
I want it to advance. I want it to progress. Man is our vessel. If he progresses, then so do we. Wouldn't you like to know what we really are?
Who do you mean? Demons?
Yes, us. Our species. I've been searching for centuries, trying to find a way to explain the reason of our existence. But humanity has not yet evolved enough to make any progress on the subject. I am convinced that the sciences will bring that knowledge someday.
So, that's your objective, is it? To understand who we are?
This Mortimer is working on such a higher level of intelligence, it's actually astounding. Like, he's right though, isn't he? Like, what he wants is no different from what man wants, really. Because ideally what people want to know is the meaning of life. Is there a meaning of life? That's what this guy's trying to find. That's what scientists are trying to find. Scientists are trying to find the meaning of life via biology, physics, etc, etc. This guy's trying to do the same for demons, except the moral dilemma I think people might have is, but you're controlling humans, that's immoral. Who gives a fuck, right? Because this is kind of running parallels along the lines of the Matrix. Whereas in the Matrix you're trapped inside a computer simulation, living your life that you like. But really, you're just a slave to the robot system. Is that so much a bad thing? Like you said, if you can't see your chains, if you're enjoying your life, then who's to say it's a bad thing? And is freedom truly freedom? Because if you break your chains, look what happens to Neo in the Matrix. When you leave the Matrix and you're just living a shit life, tasting shit food, getting chased all the time, is that really what you want? It's crazy, innit? I'll leave that for you to decide. But I agree with this guy.
I see your point.
Our family clings to its privileges and to the past, and that's how they are putting us in danger. The time has come for change. Now that you know your true nature, there are still a few things I need to teach you.
What do you mean exactly?
A new skill, and not the least, Louis. It's about taking control of a person.
Get in, I'm all about that.
I don't see how I could do that.
I shall help you the first time.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's not waste any more time.
I deduce that you're impatient to master what's in store for you. That is good. I thought I'd mix business with pleasure for this first time.
What do you mean by that?
The conference will come to a close shortly, as you know. Not that I'm fed up with archaic diplomacy, but it's time to ensure the success of this project. To make this happen, I would like Piaget to inform the Pope he has changed sides.
I'm going to rig the conference. Yes, please.
You're going to use your powers to alter the votes?
The real game is about to begin, Louis. Up till now, the guests have been sizing each other up. From now on, it's time for Gregory and myself to play, as well as you yourself. Now, here is my plan. I would like you to join His Eminence in his room.
Just play along. We'll see when the time comes. Very well. And then?
You're going to have to trust me. What we're going to do is painless for the human you are going to invade.
Invade?
Yes. You're going to enter his mind and take control. You're going to influence his actions and his psyche. Make him speak, then concentrate. You must focus on him in order to feel his thoughts. Then, while speaking, you must link with him. Once you're done, you will naturally find your way to the source and enter into his thoughts.
But what if I fail?
Trust in your instincts. You just have to let yourself go. You have the skill. Let your nature come to the fore. You'll see. If you fail, you'll be in for some light banter with His Eminence. That's all. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Very well.
Perfect. Go now. The Cardinal is in his room. You will have to write a letter to the Pope as if Piaggi had written it himself. In this letter, tell the Pope that whatever happens during the conference, he must follow my propositions. But be careful. In order to protect himself from counterfeiters, the Pope had Piaggi's hand tattooed with a symbol to be sure of his identity. You'll see when you're inside him. You'll understand. Once it's written up, just bring it back to me, and I'll send it off immediately.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Brilliant. Let's get this done. I'm going to do it as well. From what I understand so far, I'm on Mortimer's side. I see his bigger vision, like I see his big plan, and it's actually phenomenal how much he's thought about it. Right, Piaggi's room. I couldn't find this last time. I don't even know where it is. I checked for ages on this floor on the map. Wait there, what's his full name? Giuseppe Piaggi. Look, it's not there. His room's not here. I bloody knew it. His room's not even here. It's not even marked on the map. The only place it could possibly be is this. Because there's a door there. Right, Tim, we'll just have a walk around. We'll just see if we can find it. Maybe it's a glitch and like it's actually not marked on the map.
Monsieur Johann van Woolner.
Oh, yeah, Piaggi. Well, that's Washington's room, I know that.
George Washington.
I think this episode so far is the best episode I've played in the game. It's been so interesting.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
This is it. I thought so. Yeah, the map's broken. It's not marked on the map. Well, at least we found it. Right, let's do this.
Ah, well, Louis, what brings you back to my chambers?
May I sit down?
Of course, Louis. Don't you feel good?
Yes, but if I'm gonna pass inside you, I'd better sit myself down first. It's nothing, don't worry about it.
Well, what can I do for you?
Right. Now I need to concentrate. I wanted to speak to you, Your Eminence.
But hold on. I've just thought of something. When we saw this guy before, remember on the balcony when we asked him about the spear, he was having a nosebleed as well. Are those nosebleeds not linked to the person being a demon? So I thought this guy was a demon. Can I still take control of demons? Is that what Mortimer's trying to get me to do? Manipulating me, using me to try and use my mind control on other demons, even though it's not allowed. That's clever, man. It's so interesting. I'm not going to speak to him about the Holy Lance. Politics. Immunity to erudition. Well, I'll just go with politics.
What exactly is your role with regard to the Holy Father?
What? What on earth is he playing at?
It's coming. You're a cardinal in Pictori. Why don't you admit it?
Impertinent little brat. Louis, I don't find this conversation in very good taste.
All right, it's coming. Come on, Giuseppe, let me in.
What?
We did it.
I've done it.
Gotcha, son.
Done it, damn it. He was right. This is just crazy. I can't believe it. Look at yourself, Louis. You better not get caught. Whoa. I still need to get used to this body. So, let's see about what Mortimer asked me. Right. It's time I got started. Let's see what I can find here to help me write that letter. I have no means to validate my forgery, so I better take my time with it and not make any mistakes. There are 2 letters from the Pope on the desk. I should be able to get a clue or 2 by checking how well they correspond to each other. And here are 3 stamps. All are different.
Okay. Read the letters first. My dear Giuseppe, as my health does not allow me to honour Sir Holmes' invitation to go to Lord Mortimer's, I should be grateful if you would sit at a conference on my behalf. Naturally, you'll give my thanks to your hosts. Consolidate our agreements with Sir Gregory, and let him know that his venture regarding Cardinal Bishop Chiaramonte is following its course. I have every confidence in you. May God bless and protect you. Do not use your personal stamp when writing to me. Instead, use the one with my motto on it. Okay. I know you're on your way to Lord Mortimer's residence. I hope you have a good trip, even though you're obliged to cross the French countryside at present. Very agitated. Know that this mission is crucial, my friend. May God bless and protect you. So maybe his statement, his personal message, is may God bless and protect you? Okay.
Right. Well, let's start writing. Lord Mortimer asked me to discredit Sir Gregory and to announce Piaggi's final vote in his favor. As an introduction, Your Holiness, thank you for your trust.
Also, if you wanted, we could sabotage it. We could discredit Mortimer, or both. Now, hold on. Right, this has actually opened up a different possibility. If I discredited both, that means that I would just be causing chaos. That's very interesting. But I'm actually only going to discredit Home because I believe that Mortimer's right.
It turns out, now that I'm here, that I find Lord Mortimer's projects grant us many more advantages in comparison to what Sir Gregory had suggested. We are talking about the future of the Holy See. There. That should be enough to justify the change of vote.
Right, so we've done that. Choose a stamp.
In one of the letters, the Pope asked Piaggi to change and to stop using his personal stamp. He asked him to use the one with the Pope's motto on it.
So what is the Pope's motto? I'll go with I know that.
And I remember that. Flore in Domo Domini.
Floro in Domo Domini.
Giustizia, misericordia e umiltà. Boy,
It's not that
I gotta
one.
brush up my foreign languages. A circle with a cross inside.
We told not to use that, so it must be the other one. Floro et something some shit.
On it is written, Flore in Domo Domini.
This one. Use that one. Flora into this one. Yeah, use that one. Right now, the code. Gotta use something on the palm of my hand, haven't I?
There's a kind of code composed of 6 letters that they always write under the dates of their correspondence. According to Mortimer, it's got something to do with Piaggi's tattoo. I guess I'll have to write one for today's date. Now, ideally, it'd be better to do without it, but I'm going to need to be extremely clever here. Today, the date is 24/01/1793.
Bloody hell, we could use 7 points and just do the code straight off the bat. Let's try and figure it out ourselves. So, right, let's have a look. So the ones on the paper. 31st of the 12th, 1792. GJ, GHFJ. Right, so let's take 31. So 31 is there. Wait, is there a 17 there? There's a 17 there. 24. There's a 24 there, right? So those are in the circle. 12. There's near 12. 17. There's near 1792. Is there a 1? No 1. Right, okay, so 31, we'll start with 31, so that's I. We need to get a JJ. 31 and 3. Right, so maybe if you start with 31, so the first number 31, start with that. And then you take the first digit. No, you can't do it that way. 3 plus 1. 31. 3 plus 1's 4. And that doesn't fucking add up either. Fuck me. I ain't got a fucking clue, mate. Wait, hold on. I'm not really good at codes or anything. I've never really been good at stuff like this. What's the similarities? 31 GG. Right, so maybe, right, I started at 31. But what I've got to do is I've got to not go with that one. I've got to go with the 2 after it. Okay. So 31, that'll give us GG. Okay. The 12. There's no 12 on there, so I can't even go like find 12 and then go the 2 letters after that. $17.92. Add them up. I've tried that. 31 plus 3 plus 1's 4. No, 1 plus 2's 3. So wait there. 4, 3. 1 plus 7, 8. Plus 9, 17. Plus 2 is 19. Is there a 19 on there? No, there's a 17. Is there an 8 on there? No, 9, 10, 11. There's no 11. 4 plus... I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. 31. Well, all the... Right, hold on. All the first numbers, 31, 17 and 24, all on the centre part of the thing. So we'll go with that. Right, so 31 is my starting point. Starting at I. How do I get to G? How do I get a G from 31? Move clockwise 1. Right. How do I get a J? Clockwise 2. 1, 2. Right, okay. I think I'm onto it. So, let's try it again. So, from 31, how do I get a G? Clockwise 1. Then I bet you the next one's clockwise 7. 31, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, H. H, yeah, that's right. Right, I figured out, lads. So, yeah, 31. The first number is your starting point, and then you just count the digits in series. But hold on, wait, I need to check this for a validation. 17, start at 17. EH. Oh, that's right, so 17, that would be 0 because it's on E already. 1. 01, that's right. 1793. HBCF. H is 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. C. And F is, yeah, that's definitely right. 1, 2, 3, 3. Right, I figured it out. So, 24 is my starting point. And I need to move it none. So my first letter is A.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Fucking hell, my brain's on fire. 21's A. Sorry, 24's A. 0, 1. F.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
01, O's A, 1's F. 1 again's F again.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. C.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. H.
Today the date is 24/01/1793.
Right, hold on. Right. There's a massive flaw in this code. What if the date's the 4th? What if the date's the 18th? Then what would you use? Your code's broken. So that means you can only send a letter on the 24th, the 31st, the 3rd, the 10th, or the 17th. Unless they use like a round up or a round down sequence. So like you just go to the closest number. But let's see if that even works, right? Sorry, I'm just interested in breaking this code. So, 10 and 3, the difference is 7. So you can't get stuck in the middle. 10 and 17, again the difference is 7. 7 and 24, funny enough, the difference is, in 24 and 31, the difference is 7. But 31 and 3, the difference isn't 7. Unless the maximum number is 35. 4, 5, 6, yeah. So maybe the 35 is the max, so then again it would work. 31, 32, 33, wait there, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 1, 2, 3. So you've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So no, that'll be 34. So 31, 32, 33, 34. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'll be 35 to get you 7. Yeah, so that's right. So with that code, if they said the maximum number before you reset was 35 to keep the consistency with 7 digits in between, then you cannot get stuck with the date where you can't either agree to round up or round down. Alright, so it does actually work. Right, Wait, I'm actually lost on my last letter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on the last one, so 3. 1, 2, 3 is G. A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Today is the 24/01/1793.
Right, let's check this. So 0 is A, because it's on the 24, that's right. F is 1, yes. F is 1 again. 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C. H is 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last one's 3. 1, 2, 3, G. Yeah, I'm going with that. That's it. Bish bash bosh. I'm confident we've got it right. The only thing that would make that wrong is if we didn't know the Pope's phrase.
Your Eminence, all ready to send... What's he doing here?
Damn it. That's all I need.
Don't worry, he can't hear us.
What do you mean he can't hear us? What's going on
Oh,
here,
shit.
Gadget?
He's dead tired. He's dead tired. I'm just gonna say I'd give him a tranquilizer. Why would I say that though? Occultism. Walnut. He's immune to occultism, so didn't use that on him. Fuck it.
Calm down now. Monsieur de Richet came to see me because he was having anxiety attacks and wanted something to help him relax. I'm afraid I've been a little heavy-handed.
You can say that again.
I was about to fetch someone to take care of him. Would you care to go?
There he is, and there he stays. The perfect opportunity.
What do you mean?
It's been a while now that I've been hoping for a chance to get rid of him. Can you keep a secret?
Of course. And the good thing is we've got him here with us. We need to know where the Alazif is, and this guy's got it.
Of course, my son. Would you like to tell me under the confidentiality of confession?
Ah, don't talk rubbish. I don't trust the little runt because he is Mortimer's son. Would you believe it?
How does he know?
Dear God, how is that possible? I am flabbergasted.
We've wasted enough time. What if he wakes up? If you don't want to get your hands dirty, just turn away and leave everything to me.
Shit.
This is not a decision to be taken lightly.
You're defending him now.
What are you talking about? Of course not.
He's made you change sides, hasn't he?
He's gonna kill us. I'm using this.
The slime bag. He works for Mortimer. Good thing I already tried to warn Gregory.
I'm just gonna... Conviction or logic? I could fuck this up. Do you know what it is? I'm just gonna say of course not.
You find Louis unconscious and conclude that I'm his accomplice?
It's not so much finding him here
Shit.
as you being against me getting rid of him. That's not what you thought the day before yesterday, after he eavesdropped on our conversation.
Oh
Monsieur von Braun,
shit.
I always act in the best interest of all. I assure you.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion.
You must have lost your mind to want to take such an extreme course of action.
No one's asking you to help me do it.
I'm gonna have to do politics. This is my last chance. You'll run the risk of getting the conference cancelled. fuck it, we're gonna have to do it.
You can't attack him without running the risk of jeopardizing the conference.
Even though Sir Gregory has the edge?
No, Gregory will never forgive you.
Very well, Piaggi, you win.
I refuse to let you do the first thing that comes into your head.
I don't know what the two of you are up to, but I'll find out sooner or later.
Right. Time for me to get
That
back to
was
his body.
That was close. Fucking hell.
Right. Don't just stand there, Louis. Mortimer's waiting for you in the red salon.
Bloody Nora. That was literally quite a close call. We were so close to getting sus there, and I didn't know I didn't unlock the rest of his immunity, did I? Nah, I still don't know what he's weak against. It's certainly not politics. Join Mortimer in the dining room. Right, I want to go down. Tell you what, I want to pick up a few royal jellies. There was one. So at least I know Von Walnut's still walking about the place, so he probably still hasn't dropped the adhesive off. What I am going to do is, I'm going to quickly nip outside and pick up that jelly. And I'm going to use a golden elixir to wipe me slate clean before I speak to Walnut. Before I speak to Mortimer. Right, use this. Use...
Great. Honey.
Now what it is, I could go and get another one. Was there one on the... Was there a one on the... There was a one on the docks. Tell you what, I might as well get full while I'm here. And then we don't need to come outside again, other than when we go and get this adhesive. Right, so I'll fill this up. There's one there. Clear the negative effects, and bish bash bosh, jobs are good. Right, the dining room. Oh, there he is.
So, Louis, what was your first time like? Bewildering, isn't it?
Here's your letter. I have to admit that the experience was utterly amazing.
Come, tell me more.
I had to do it twice. I'm just gonna say no difficulty.
Everything went as planned. I didn't encounter any particular difficulties.
Well done, you. On my first try, well, it took me 3 goes. But you did it.
Oh, here he is.
Gregory, what can I do for you?
I've just come to make sure dear Louis has all the information he needs.
Needs for what?
You are free to make your own choices, William. I would like the same for him, too.
There's nothing I want more, Gregory.
Your schemes will lead to your demise, brother. Don't involve Louis. He has nothing to do with all this. The end of the conference approaches, and this masquerade will soon be torn asunder. Don't drag him down with you in your disgrace.
Oh, ye of little faith.
On the contrary, brother, Louis has just entered the family. Give him a chance to find his place.
His place?
Don't listen to him. He's angry with our father.
And with good reason. He governs us in the same way he governs humanity. through fear and submission.
Same old tune. When will you understand that it's necessary to impose order for things to move forward properly?
You are under his thumb and proud of it. Open your eyes, for crying out loud. His whole system has become outdated, and he's too old to see it. He will lead us to our demise.
Here he goes with another of his grand speeches. William has always been fond of staging big scenes. It's his theatrical side.
Should I say that though? Will that not offend someone? But then again, no, it won't actually benefit me because I've tried psychology on both of them. He's got no weaknesses. Now I'm just gonna say nothing. I want to let these guys talk it out.
How dare you? You are blind, brother. Even if the evidence bit you on the nose, you still wouldn't see it. I feel sorry for you.
Tea is drunk hot or not at all, William? When will you learn? It's too bitter. You shouldn't let it brew so long.
I knew you'd be coming along. You are so predictable.
Methodical, I would say. Things must be accomplished in the right order if we want the world to keep turning as it does.
Questioning or politics. What's he afraid that Mortimer will do? I'm gonna say this.
You came here to warn me, sir.
No, to advise you.
Advise me against my father. Why?
I think you are capable of deciding for...
You haven't answered my question. Why warn me against my father? What are you afraid he will do to me?
Well, I wouldn't want him to lead you into... I don't know what absurd adventure in which...
You act as though I were in danger.
I agree with Louis, Gregory. You're trying to pass me off as a villain about to devour him.
That's not funny, William. I won't let him follow you.
You see, Louis, Gregory came here to make you change your mind. It's time for things to change. I acknowledge Father has done many good things for humanity, but his time is over, and now he must pass on the torch.
That's enough. There, Louis. That's the pathetic example your father has to offer. I really am sorry about what happened to you. You don't know our family yet. We can't have given you a very good impression, but bear in mind that we are all against William's project.
On the contrary.
If he insists on going through with it, we will have no other choice than to intervene by force. Consequently, my dear Louis, you're going to have to choose sides. I would much rather have met you in different circumstances.
There you are, Louis. See what happens when you don't follow their orders to the letter. Louis,
I'm afraid the time to decide is now. If you follow William, he will drag you down with him. If, on the other hand, you support me, I can assure you that nothing will happen to you. You won't be blamed for your father's errors.
Ah, the masks are off. I offer you liberty. He obliges you to choose, and shamelessly asks you to betray your own father. That is their true face.
Right. Before I answer, well, I'd better think it over very carefully. Do I intend to embrace my demon nature and take my place on the chessboard? Do I stay out of it and do my utmost to stop them? Or do I renounce my nature and do all I can to stay human?
I'm a demon. Simple as that. That. Well, so the guy, he just said that I had 3 options, but now I've only got 2 options. I'm a demon. Simple as that.
It's useless trying to resist my true nature. I'm a demon. May as well accept it. The sooner, the better. Even if I continue to live as a human, all my friends and acquaintances will inevitably end up dying. And I'll be left on my own. Forever. I'm a demon and I have to behave like one. The sooner, the better.
So?
What do you choose, Louis?
Well, with all the evidence, I think home is archaic. Not want to be followed. I think the time for change has come.
I shall follow my father, Sir Gregory.
Very well. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Please, don't take offense, but I just can't turn my back on him.
It's time we finished what we started, brother. The final vote of the conference over the acquisition of Louisiana will take place in a few hours. I propose you gather your troops and prepare to close the debate.
That's precisely what I was going to suggest.
Come, follow me. It's time for us to get ready.
This was a very long episode. Is this the end of it? No. Right, things are gonna kick off here.
Do you really think we have a chance of winning?
A chance? You don't know me very well, Louis. We are going to win.
But it only takes one person to vote against us, and we'll have lost.
That's true. That's why none of them will. Why? Because I have an asset that they do not.
Which is?
You.
My friends, prepare yourselves. The conference is about to resume. The time has come to lay down all our cards.
Nice. Right, so looks like the next episode is going to be the final conference to decide what's happened. We absolutely smashed it. Look at everything I've done. Falsified a letter. Discredited Sir Gregory. Learned me new power. I temporarily became allied to Lord Mortimer for the continuing of the conference. Alright, so although we have allied ourselves towards Lord Mortimer at the moment, that decision isn't final. Things can still change. I've still got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, like the spear. If anything happens that I don't agree with, bang! I'm gonna stab a motherfucker in the throat. I found out where I can pick up Alasif, which is good. Maybe next episode I can actually go and get that book. That's right, I spoke to Lady Hillsborough, tried to get some more incest on the go, but she was having none of it. I learned that Sir Holm gave a mission to Von Wallner, that's right. And we know where it is on the wharf. Right, lads, that episode was the best episode in the game so far. It was by far the most interesting. And I understand about what both parties are trying to achieve. But I do feel that Mortimer's vision is a lot more solid than Holmes. I think Holmes' vision is just archaic and it's just what they've been going through the motions all this time, but they haven't truly prospered. Whereas I think with Mortimer, what he's trying to achieve is actually understand how demons fit in the world along with humans. Right, lads, I'll see you in the next episode for the conference. It's going to be a good one. Can't wait. Right, I just cut it off there because I was so excited to get stuck into the next episode and I forgot about this this screen here. So I'll just keep this on. I'll tack it on at the end of the video. And obviously we get to choose our level ups. Right, so I've got 8 points. Erudition, I need to get to 3. But then that says equipping a manuscript also increases the level of your skill by +1 while it's equipped. Does that mean I can equip a manuscript that I've already used? That's the closest one I've got though. We're going to do that, even though I don't think it's actually going to benefit us. Then again, subterfuge, there's a lot of things we can use this for. 8 points. I can actually get that to max. Right, I'll do that. Because this seems to be more helpful for if ever we need to decipher some text or something, or like steal something, we can use that. I'm going for that. Oh, and that was actually... I'm actually glad I started recording again there before I switched over, because I found out that's actually the end of the episode. So that's it. Episode 5. The final episode we're on. Episode 5, chapter 14. Right, lads. See you there. Can't wait. This is the conclusion. This is the finale. We're going to find out how this all wraps up and what my actions will be.